stands for Alliance Information Management System, and the main goal of AIMS is to record all information we need to provide quality care and support. AIMS is a website where you read and document information about people-supported and household communication. It is important to document everything that happens in the house in AIMS because the quality of services and support has to be maintained. AIMS should be checked at the beginning of your shift if possible. If you can't check AIMS at the beginning of your shift, it has to be checked and updated before the end of your shift. This is the homepage of AIMS. When you log into AIMS, you begin at the homepage. Service Activities is your online version of household communication notes. This is what you will use to read and document what is happening in the home and activities people supported are doing, and record them as time spent either face-to-face or on behalf of. To do that, click Service Activities from the top menu bar. Review Notes. Click Browse and it will give you the option to select dates. The start date will be the last day you worked and the end date will be the present day. We do this to review all notes and communication documented while you have not been working. After you select the dates, click Go. This will bring up notes for the people in the location so you can be updated on household communications. Type, service, and subcategory. There are different type, service, and sub-activities to choose from. So let's break it down. For the type, it would be direct. The service would be direct support face-to-face, and the subcategory would be daily support. Input the time spent on the activity. Comments for this service activity would be supports you provided with an individual. For example, hygiene routines, medications administered, meal preparation, and household chores, if you are supporting an individual to assist with the upkeep of their home. And click Save. Click on the individual supported that received these supports. For example, Jonathan Altwood. Comments should be specific to the person you are writing about. Two is any staff doing passport hours with an individual supported will document the activities that were done in the comments section. The type for this is direct. The service is direct support face-to-face, and the subcategory is passport activities. Input the time spent on the activity. Link only the individual supported in the comments. Click Save. Click on the individual supported that received these supports. Number 3. When an individual supported has had their ISP meeting, it is documented here. Type, direct, service, direct support face-to-face, subcategory, person-directed planning. Input the length of the time the meeting lasted. Click Save. Link the individual supported in the activity. Four, comment written in the service activity should be any recreational activities such as swimming, bowling, trampoline, hiking parks, etc. That is not done during passport hours and/or is not a goal of the individual supported. Input the time spent on the activity and click Save. Link only the individual supports mentioned in the comments. If multiple people did the same recreational activity, document which individuals did the activity and link all people involved to a generic note. 5. Comment in this section should be yearly training that the individual supported has completed. Type would be direct. Service would be direct support face-to-face. Subcategory, teach/training. Input the time spent on the activity and click Save. Link the individual supported. Comments in this section should be any visitors that come to visit with an individual supported. The type would be direct, the service is direct support face-to-face, and the subcategory is visitors. Input the time spent visiting, click Save, and link the individual supported. Add new. Now that we've learned the different types, service, and subcategory choices, let's add a new activity together. Select Service Activities from the top menu and select Add New. Service activities can be one of two types, direct and indirect. Direct activities are anything we do for the people we support. Indirect activities are the things we do on behalf of Rigel. An example of an indirect activity is training. Most other activities we do are direct activities. Click in the drop-down to select the direct type of service activity. Direct service activities have two types, face-to-face or on behalf of. Face-to-face activities are things we do with the people we support. On behalf of activities are things we do for the people we support without them being with us. We can select the sub-activity drop-down menu to read the descriptions and select the sub-activity that fits the activity you are recording. Now, select the service drop-down menu. Service menu is for you to record which location the person doing the activity lives. For example, if you are writing notes for an activity with one of the people supported at 34 Buckingham, you will choose that address from the menu. AIMS assumes if you are writing service activity notes, they happened on the current date. If the date is right, you don't need to change a thing. If you are writing notes for a different day, select the proper dates from the calendar icon under Activity Date. Next, record your comments. These are what you would write in the Resident Communication Binder. These notes may be shared with family and other professionals. Be clear and concise with your comments and write good descriptions of the activities completed. This is an example of a good service activity note for a recreational activity. Accompanied John to Challenger Baseball at Inch Park. John had a great night and hit a home run. He enjoyed meeting up with his friends from baseball. Now we record the time spent on each activity. There is a drop-down of the hours and minutes that you will choose from. Once you have completed entering the time, click Save, and your service activity is now recorded and complete. You will receive a warning message on the screen that this service activity is a direct, face-to-face, and that you have not linked it to any person supported. You will be asked if you would like to view a list of people supported, so you can select the person supported to link to the service activity. That means we have to link a person supported to the service activity. Select OK, and you will see a list of people supported. Click on the name of the person supported to link the person to the service activity. Their name is now linked to the activity. Browse service activities and create a PDF. From the main menu, select Service Activities from the top menu and click Browse. The screen will display the service activity screen. The date will automatically show the current date, and any service activities for the current date will be shown at the bottom of the screen. Click the calendar icon to filter the start and end date and select the right date range you want to browse service activities for. The screen will display the activities within the range you specified at the bottom of the screen. If this is a group of activities you would like to read, click to preview selected activities. The report will be prepared as an Adobe PDF file, which will pop up in the lower left corner of your web browser. To open and view, click on the file. The file can now be opened in another tab or Adobe Reader. The report will print each service activity with the comment section in blue writing, so it is easy to pick out and read. You can now also see which person supported the note is about, which staff member wrote the note, and the location the note is about. When you've read the report, click in the X in the upper right corner of the window and close it to return to Ames. When browsing service activities, you can also select other filters, which will narrow down the list of service activities to an even more manageable number, depending on which filter you select. You may view service activities by an individual supported, and the resulting report would only display service activities that had been linked to that individual. You could also choose to view only service activities that had been created by a particular staff member. Meal record. This is where we will document meals eaten. Meal records are recorded by going to Service Activities and clicking Add New. Select the Service drop-down menu and choose Meal Record. Then select the location you're at and choose the date. Record the food eaten in the comments section. Here's an example on the screen of how to write a meal record. When inputting your time spent, this does not include the time spent to prepare the meals, but the minimum of 5 minutes spent recording the meal. When you have entered the meal and time spent, click the Save button. Then, link it to the person you're recording the meal for.